Yesterday, President Obama was named for the Robert F. Kennedy Human Rights Laureate, this award that's supposed to emphasize individuals who participated in the salvation of human rights, at least in name only. For you see, I oftentimes have to explain to people repeatedly that when I mention the 7 wars that Obama was involved in, that is the icing on the cake as far as his violation of human rights. Now, I'm not going to sit here and give you all the details about Yemen, but we're talking about a conflict that left over 5,000 children killed or injured and 400,000 malnourished. We go back to Syria where he ran out of bombs. We go back to the internal reports that confirm that 90% of the drone strikes killed the wrong person under his administration. And that's not even counting the human rights issues at home. Obviously, you had the shoring up of the surveillance state, jailing journalists with the Espionage Act, repealing habeas corpus. We could go on and on. But what's most disturbing to me is the fact that we seem to have this almost obsession with trying to glorify anyone that isn't Trump. I'll be the first one to admit, as someone who is not a fan of either of them, Obama was preferable in several ways. But why is there this push to give such a disingenuous, award? And what I hate the most about this honoring, if one could even call it that, is it spits in the face of the man it's named after, because it's a lot easier to think about what someone would say or what someone would imagine. But I can't imagine RFK, the supposed human rights activist, saying, "Yeah, good job that you used all those drone strikes that killed the wrong person most of the time. Bravo." And I can't for the life of me understand how people still haven't caught on to this. And it reminds me of the Nobel Peace Prize award when he received it. Just, you haven't done anything for this, but we're going to give it to you as this gesture of goodwill. And I think I remember the one of the nominators saying that it was supposed to do that it wasn't based off of his accomplishments, but rather what could happen, which is a very horrible way to award someone. That's like getting mediocre grades during the first week of school and being named on the honor roll because you might one day get an A in all of your classes. It doesn't make any sense. But again, we go off of emotion and say screw logic. A lot of times people who are upset with this message will not respond back to the message, but instead with feelings and other forms of disillusion. I just wish we could move away from that and actually think about what went on under his tenure. But they don't do that. So it's sad.